Yeah, good morning, everyone. A quick one this morning. I want to thank God for another day, the day that He has made, and we should rejoice and be glad in it. I want to appreciate everyone who is going to come out later in the day to join us in this broadcast. So let me just quickly share this broadcast fast. Quickly share it fast. I want you to invite friends right now. Invite your friends. Invite your friends. Invite your friends. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. Invite your friends. Let's discuss. It's going to be a time for proper discussions. Okay. So my topic today is Edo, 2020 permutations. I'm going to like you all know me. I'm more like a political analyst who comes in here to analyze issues based on facts and figures and to also let the people know where we are supposed to be heading to in a time like this. Right now, there are a lot of issues rising up here and there. The Kangaroo APC primaries that was held in Edo State, the issue of the restraining order, by our brother, our friend, our leader, Honorable Omorige Obede Iyama. We also have issues about the screening of our amiable Governor Inoraso Obaseki by the PDP screening committee. We also have the 2 million US dollar, a bribe that was allegedly, to have been given to Obedeyama, which has already been debunked by Honorable, and many other issues that we need to talk on, gearing towards the 2020 September 2020 gubernatorial election in Edo State. It's going to be a wonderful time in the next few minutes where we begin to discuss, very well on where we are going, and what we are expected to do. I want to beg everyone to just be calm. I'm going to explain some certain things that will make you to understand that we just need to be calm. We'll get there, in a short while. We'll get there in a short while. No cause for alarm. No cause for alarm. We'll get it. This is politics. I want to explain a lot of things about how politics actually works. I think that will help some of us who are already, jittering to begin to create some issues. We shouldn't allow that to happen right now. Okay, just listen to this song, that was played for Governor Inoraso Obaseki. I want us to just play this song. This is very important for us.
Bluetooth mode.
Just play this song, and we just listen to that a little bit.
Godwin Obaseki, the choice of the people. Thank you, Jesus, for giving us the governor of the people. Godwin Obaseki, that is taking Edo people, developing Edo State to the next level. Thank you, Jesus, for giving us the governor of the people. Godwin Obaseki, that is taking Edo people, developing Edo State.
Please just share, please. Let's share. Let's invite our friends.
Edo people say, Toba, pensioner say, Toba, civil servant say, Toba, teacher say, Toba, student say, Toba, businessmen say, Toba, market women say, Toba, driver say, giving us the governor of the people. Godwin Obaseki, that is taking Edo people, developing Edo State to the next level.
FM mode.
Yeah, thank you everyone for that time. Thank you everyone for that time. Now we need to go to the topic for the day, the Edo State 2020 gubernatorial election permutation. Who is the swing favoring right now? Now, hear this clearly, guys. Hear this clearly now. I want you to understand something. Obaseki is a movement. Believe it or not. Now, the APC, Adams Oshomole and some, Edo South leaders who are engaged, physical development in the state, are doing everything humanly possible to make sure that Governor Obaseki does not get a second term. They began it from APC, and they finally, forced the gentleman to leave the party and seek his political ambition in another political party. But yet you have the hand of Esau and the voice of Jacob still operating. So what you are seeing today, in the PDP, where he just went to, is a result of a calculated plan by the enemies of the Benin Kingdom and the Edos in general. My advice to every supporter of Godwin Obaseki is this: do not, I repeat, do not attack anybody in the PDP who is engaged Obaseki re-election. Don't attack them. All you need to do is to do a proper negotiation. All we need now is just for our principal, Godwin Obaseki, and his deputy Shaibu, Sarodin Oge, Charles Idausa, and all the big wings that moved with him to PDP to begin to do a thorough negotiation. Politics is about negotiation. Okay? It's about negotiation. The opposition party also do negotiations also. It's about negotiation. So all we need to do is just to make sure that we are able to convince the people to understand that this very particular government goes beyond personal ambitions. That this particular government goes beyond what I need as an individual. That this government is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And my current advice to everyone who is contesting, under the platform of PDP, to understand that the people's voice, the people's choice should be our paramount, which should be paramount to us right now. Should be paramount to us right now. Because the state already had a course that we are going into. And we must do everything humanly possible to make sure that we get to that very particular place. So that's why I'm pleading with every one of you, wherever you are, who are members of the Obaseki Shaibu movement, to please put your sword back to where it belongs and allow diplomacy to flow right now. This is a calculated attempt from the people who wants to make sure that Obaseki does not come back. No, he hasn't been restrained from contesting, sir. Obaseki, the only thing is there is an order, a restraining order by our brother, which the court, because when you put a restraining order before a court, the court will put everything in hold on the status quo. That nothing should happen until that case is being heard. That's what happened in the court of law. If I decide to file, even if I decide to file a case today against Obaseki or against ERIAMO, for example, as far as the court has decided to hear that case, they will put an order to stop me or to stop Obaseki or ERIAMO or anyone from doing anything until the court hears that very particular case. Okay, and such an order also can also be vacated. Okay, such an order can also be vacated in the twinkle of an eye. So that's why I said diplomacy matters at this point. This is not about, this is not about we now reacting. It is about we actually sitting down to do a proper political maneuvering. This is where experience comes into play. That is why I am out here this morning, to make us understand this is where experience comes into place. Yes, because the whole case will be heard before 24th of June. Mark this. Before tomorrow, by end of today, this whole thing would have been over. Believe me, sir. Bro, wise one. Before the end of today, this whole thing would have been over. I can assure you that. I can clearly assure you that, sir. Okay, they're already doing a lot of underground talk now with everyone that is involved. The PDP national body is involved right now. The Edo State chapter is involved right now. Everyone around, they're already involved in making this whole thing to die. What we are trying to do is this. We don't want to divide the house. We want a united PDP for Obaseki to clinch the ticket. What the opposition are doing now, probably the enemy of the Edos, what they are doing is to create a division, just like they've done in APC, in PDP, so that when that now happens, there will not be a break. And that break will now make people, to not be divided. The people can even remain within the political party and work from underground against its own party. It has happened before in many cases. So that is what the PDP do not want to do. They want to give everybody the leverage. That is a political party now. It's a well-grounded, rooted political party. They want to give everybody the leverage to air your view. Okay? To air your view. That is what is happening today. So you guys don't worry. Everything is going to be fine. It's going to be well dealt with in a few hours from now. There are already political, underwork going on, and I want to assure you guys that in the next few hours, all this is going to be an history. Okay, so just know that. Even yesterday, there was one of the aspirants who actually also dropped his political ambition, for Governor Obaseki. So the whole thing is already working. It's already working on. People are already seeing, the things that we are seeing. Don't worry, brother. Everything's going to be fine. This is what we are going to assure you. The enemy of Edo State will not succeed in this one. It's not going to be possible. They are not going to succeed. Edo must move forward. Let me tell you something. When you fight corruption fight back. And when they are fighting back, they fight more dangerously. Get this clearly. These are people who have lived on the collective wealth of the Edo people. And do you think one guy will come from nowhere, want to take it away from them, and they will go and sleep? It is not possible. They will fight back. They will fight back with everything that is at their disposal. That's what they're going to do. They're going to fight back with everything they have. Everything they have. So this whole fight is not about, ERIAMA or Obaseki. No, it has gone beyond that. There are people who are interested. Because the interested party, the third parties, they are so much more interested than the two of them to see that they are able to hold sway to the treasury of the Edos people. That is what we, the Edos, should start saying. That is what we, the Edos, should start campaigning. That's what we, the Edos, should start letting the people to understand that there is a Moses of our time, a man who had decided to put all on the line to save the people from the hands of these political criminals, who is actually, strangulating the Edo State Treasury. And right now, the Treasury can't breathe until this man came in. Okay? It can't breathe until this man came in. So my candid advice to every one of you is this: do not actually get worried about do not actually get worried about him or whatever. Just relax. We're going to deal with the issue. Okay? He's already dealing with the issue. It's going to be fine. Now, let's quickly go to yesterday's primaries. It was a shame. It was a shame. A big shame. And if people who are supporting Oshomola and Pastor Yamu are still on the net talking, sometimes I just it's okay, yeah, they're actually working for their pocket. They are working for their pocket. Okay, they're actually working for their pocket. And it's okay. Everybody has the right to decide to join or to support whoever they want to support. That is why, there's freedom of association. But with what I saw yesterday in one of the church hall where people were being counted and they were going back to the line, then I pity Nigerian democracy. For real. I pity Nigerian democracy. I pity Nigerian democracy. I was so much disappointed. I was so much disappointed at seeing what was happening in that very particular place. Okay. And at the end of this whole drama, Yamu could not get up to 30,000 votes in the whole of the state. Why do you think they will not want to stop Obaseki? You guys are not getting it. This is a political calculation. Okay? He got 27,000 plus votes in the whole state. When they were saying that the total number of people that they have is over 400,000, and 500,000 voters, registered voters in APC. And at the end of the day, it got not up to 30,000, not up to 28,000, 27,000 plus vote to win that election. I promise you, if Obaseki had contested with him, he would have gotten millions. Because it was already a plan out. They understood what they were doing, sir. So they knew that from yesterday, this whole game of the APC is gone the very day the Exodus movement took place. So they already understood. So they are looking for a way. They need to find a way to play the game. And the way is, they know there's only one man who is capable of wrestling with them, and that is Governor Noah Obaseki. And they are doing everything to make sure it doesn't appear on the ballot paper. Because they know if it does, then that is the end of the game. It is finito. But I want to assure you that is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Obaseki will bounce back. He has fought many others. He has fought many battles. This is a list of it all. And I know a man like Obedeyama is an honorable man. He will definitely listen to voice of reasoning. And Edo State will move forward. These are all political things that we need to see as far as politics is concerned. Okay? as far politics is concerned. You know something now? As far politics is concerned, that's the truth of it. They failed woefully in that election, and they knew they can win. As of today, they cannot win Edo State election free and fair. So that is why they want to take away the popular one and try one way or the other to manipulate one they know does not have the base to come in, or they create a division between the different aspirants. Okay? So that when these aspirants are not divided, even when he finally agrees to contest with him and the other one wins, they will now use that grievances that he had inside of him to help them work from underground against the government, against the one that won. That is their plan. And I told one of them today on Facebook, I said, sir, listen, the same way Obaseki went to PDP was the same way Osagi Zeyamu, your principal, went to APC. He was also granted a waiver by Oshomole-led administration, right? He was also granted a waiver. Just like Obaseki was also granted a waiver. Oshomole also made everyone to step down for him. But in PDP, now PDP is asking Obaseki to do the negotiation himself. That is politics. In the APC, it is pure authoritarianism, autocratism. But yet they are telling Obaseki, you go and do the negotiation with your co-aspirants. So when it favors them, this is what I say in one of my videos, when it favors them, it is acceptable. When it is not in their favor, it is a sin. So it's so I so much detest the politics of two-sidedness. This is what I've been saying. This is what I've been saying. I sometimes I so much feel, pain when people who are quite enlightened, when youth of our age are supporting things that are not okay, all because of political patronage. The highest you're going to get is a commissioner. That's the highest. The highest you're going to get in that job is a commissioner. And many of us who have never been into political office have actually have done a lot for ourselves outside politics than any other thing. So, like me as a person, I do not need politics to be a man. I do not need, political patronage to feed my family. So, when I am defending a cause, I am defending the cause because I believe there is something about the cause that needs to be defended. So, people defending Izeyamu or supporting Izeyamu today, I've asked one of guys, I said, do you really know him as a person? As a person? The answer is no. They know him as a political figure. None of them actually know this guy as a person. True Pet Global, that's not true, sir. It's not true. Those are your fake news. Just forget about it. They are peddling a lot of fake news on the internet just to make people like you and I who are supporting Obaseki to be demoralized. But don't put yourself in that shoe. It's never true. Until you hear it officially from the angle of the government, it is not true. Okay? If you go to my page, or if I just placed on my page there, they caught a restraining order. It is not true. So let's just leave that. Now, these people know they can win in a free and fair election, sir. People that live around Ugbo, people that live in Amaba, listen to me. Do you know that when you are contesting for an election, the first set of people that are supposed to support you are your closest neighbor, not even your family members in your village? Not even your family member in your village. The people who are supposed to support you are supposed to be people that you are in the same neighborhood because of what you have done for them, because of how much you have impacted in their lives. Nobody is talking about what has ERIAMIANTOE done as a private man, forgetting being in a political office. Oshomole came with an antecedent as a labor unionist who fought for the welfare of the workers. What has ERIAMIANTOE done as a private man outside politics? Nothing. I challenge anyone here today who is in the camp of ERIAMIANTOE to go to ERIAMIANTOE's farm. In the morning like this, at this time, go there. There is a very beautiful building built by, I don't know, I think they said the guy works in Shell or something like that. A very, magnificent duplex that is built there. The guy never opens his windows. He never opened his windows. Do you know the reason why? Because that place smells like hell. A man who wants to become the leader of the people does not have the interest of his neighbors at heart. What are we talking about? I don't play police or feed my belly because I don't care about them. I'm satisfied with my face me and face you one room that I'm living in. For me, it's okay. Riches is not how much you have in your account. Is the integrity that you have in you. That's worth millions and billions. Before you start supporting a man, what has he actually done? The road, that Amaba road, was tied by Governor Obaseki to his own gate where his farm is. The road to his house became unmotorable to his own home in Ugbo. The same Obaseki tied the road to his gate again. Is that the kind of man that you say we should give the treasury of the state to? A man who cannot manage ordinary farm, fowl farm, that young boys are doing, they are becoming millionaires in town. Okay? We almost see things from another perspective, not the perspective of what I'm going to gain. Let me tell you something. The permutation is this. Obaseki is all the way. That's why they know. They've already seen that. They've seen it. It is from the north of Edo State to the south of Edo State. Or the only name you hear on the street is Obaseki must come back. 4+4. That's what you hear. So it's becoming something that they cannot bear. So the only thing they will do is to make sure they don't allow him to come in. Or they divide the house upon him. So they will say, yes, we told you Obaseki is a problem. He divided APC. He left. Now he has gone to PDP. He's destroying the PDP. That is the permutation. That is the plan. It will not make most of you here who support Obaseki to start seeing Obaseki as a destroyer, not as a builder. But when you hear Obaseki talking yesterday, when he was talking to one of these guys who actually, stepped down for him, you will hear leader speaking. Like I said yesterday, I understood Iyama Morigi. I understood him quite all right. He has been nursing this ambition for quite some time right now. He had this already planned out. Yeah, it's understandable. But the truth is there are times. The time we are now has gone beyond personal ambition to the collective destiny of the people. That's why some of us are saying the time we find ourselves today, it is not a time where anyone can just want to be. We have gone through that era. We are now in the era where the collective destiny of the people, or the collective decision of the people, or what the people want to become paramount to us as politicians. This is what we need to play out in this period of time, so that we can be able to change the narrative of things concerning what is happening in our state. So we are still begging him and everyone who is seeing Obaseki as a threat to their political ambition to please, 4 years is not everlasting. We can go through this, put something on ground that you can come and work on again. Okay. When I was saying that it's a permutation, you saw yesterday, the upper market was set on fire. Come on. And somebody said, is Obaseki that is setting the market on fire? How will Obaseki be so stupid to actually go and set the market on fire? It's not possible now. How will he actually go and set the market on fire? What happened? Sorry, my Facebook just stopped right now. How will he actually go and set the market on fire? How? How can that be possible? 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 Okay. It's not possible. It is practically not possible. These are the plans that they are doing to make the people hate him. So imagine the same day that the market was set on fire, that was the same day a court order was served on him. Do you think it's a coincidence? No, it's not. They want to demoralize the man, to give up on Edo people. They want to demoralize him to surrender to defeat, so that they can have time and opportunity to deal with the people. That is just the truth. So the whole thing you see today is a plan, is a permutation. They have already seen that the swing is moving towards the side of Obaseki winning the election because of the determination of the Edo people. So they are doing everything to bring that what's it called? That ovation down at all costs possible. So you and I, who knows the truth, should not allow us to be fooled or to be cowed into believing some of the things that we hear and see. Because it's going to help you in a way to understand where we are going to. Okay? So this period now is not a period of panicking. This is not a period for us to fight. This is a period for us to create problems. This is just a period for us to understand that we are on the right track. This shows that Obaseki actually has popularity. That this is the meaning. The moment this whole issue of restraining order and not restraining order is being vacated by the end of today, and Obaseki now goes into the election by Friday and contests and win, then Edo is set for another phase of liberation. This is corruption fighting back at every cost. So don't really get bothered, don't get worried, just keep on hoping, believing on the 4+4 mandate, believing on the movement that Obaseki is a goal. 2020 to 2024 is sycophant. It has been done, said, and dealt. And nothing, I mean nothing can stop that from happening. Take that to the bank. Obedeyama will come to conclusion on some issues and it will be ratified. Yes, it will. Get that in, and we will all celebrate the liberation of the Edos. And that is the truth, sir. We will all celebrate again. I somehow believe this. If you watch most of my videos, many of the things I have said in the past actually came to pass. They came to pass. So I'm telling you this one now, we will celebrate the liberation of the Edos. So don't get worried. Don't get panic. Don't be afraid. Nothing has spoiled anyways. This obstacle will pass by. You know, the Bible says that the Egyptians you see today, you will see them no more. When Obaseki would have fought all these battles, the election will become more easier for him to win. Yes. So if all this one not there, not come inside, the thing not go make and work. And when the fight finish, people like this man, Yamu, who won EPM primaries yesterday, that was not even approved by the authentic acting national chairman of APC, Victor Gidon. People are celebrating him. Not talk of a man who came into a political party through the front door. This one came through the back door. He came through a fraction of the party. He never, up to today, he had never gone to see Barrister Aslam Ojezua. Up to today, he doesn't know who is Aslam Ojezua in APC, and he's calling himself the candidate of the party, and people are supporting him. Now talk of a man who actually went through the front door, discussed with everybody within the political space. Before he finally went in, he consulted many, political heavyweights within the PDP, inside and outside the nation. And people are saying it is not possible. It is possible. Wise one, please just relax and believe what we say now. Believe what we say. This is going to be over by the end of today. Or early tomorrow, this whole thing is over. On Friday, mark my word, on Friday, Obaseki will be on the ballot paper. That is one assurance I can give to you. On Friday, Obaseki will be on the ballot paper. Honorable Omorege Obede Iyama is a man of wisdom. Listen to me. He's displaying his fundamental human rights. Yeah, Thursday, yeah. Today's Tuesday, yeah, Thursday, thank you. Today's Tuesday, Thursday. He's displaying his fundamental human rights as a person. That's it. He's displaying his fundamental human rights as a person. And I respect him for this. He wants to make the beauty of democracy to be out. So that's why I said before, I said, politics is negotiation. Policy is negotiation. So is and this whole thing is going to be Obaseki is going to go through it because the leadership of the party are already coming together to have a talk with these aspirants for a level playing field so that they can have, some kind of level of compromise. That is one thing I can tell you. I can tell you that. So we are on the right course. Let us not give up. Let us continue pursuing the mandate of the people. Not the mandate of Obaseki now, the mandate of the people. Because the people is the one that will suffer when this whole thing continues. There was one guy, one personal domestic staff of Oshomole, Shaku or whatever they call him, he used a statement. Even, what's his name? Abonyima used a statement. Said, when two elephant fight, the grass suffers. I mean, if you watch that very particular interview on Channels television when Abonyima said that. When two elephants fight, the grass suffers. So you see, they see themselves as elephants and they see us as the grass. But yet, the power that they possess comes from us. The power that these people possess comes from us as a people. And we don't want that again. We don't want that again. People looking down on us because we are not in the corridor of power as grasses. People that we actually chose to go and represent us are see themselves as elephants. What Aboyima just said in that very particular video or interview is this: we are slaves to them. And anybody or any political party that has such an idea or thinking in its head that the people that they govern are their slaves, such a political party should not be allowed to come into government. Like I said today, I'm not here to play politics today. I'm just here to enlighten us, to tell us what is on ground, and to tell us that there's no cause for alarm. Okay? So we pray and believe that by Thursday, which is day after tomorrow, that Obaseki finally clinched the ticket of the PDP. They will come back now and play normal politics with these guys. Then they will understand that every interview they've done, we are going to analyze each of them one by one and make the Edo people know who actually is for them or who actually is against them. How can a man call me and you grass and call himself and the other political bourgeois elephants? And you think such a man has your interest at heart? It's alarming. So we must grow beyond this level. Today it's not about these people. Today is just about us understanding that all is well. Everything is on course. The government is moving on. Everything is fine, beautiful. No cause for alarm, no wahala. And at the end of today, this whole thing will be resolved, and they will come back, happy, as one team, and to deliver the people of Edo State from the hands of these political vultures who had one thing in mind: eat, 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 eat. Because when somebody says an elephant, you are a grass, it means he will continually marching on you. I don't know if you get what I'm saying now. That's it. We're continually marching on you. We're continually marching on you, marching on you, so that you cannot be able, anywhere elephant pass through, anywhere elephant pass through, the grass there dies. Anywhere an elephant put his leg on, the grass that the elephant marches on is destroyed for life. If even it's a tree, the tree hardly grow again to become a tree. So we cannot give ourselves to these people to use us the way they want, decide our fate at the comfort of their city rooms. We are wiser than that right now. This generation, if we refuse to do something this year to change the narrative of things, some of us who have been in Europe for 20, 30 years, you will die here. You will die here. You don't see us go. I'm telling you, you will die here. Quickly, two things I want to say. Two things before I go now. Two things. Number one is this: if Obaseki wins, we'll become scared of the Edo people. He will do according to the dictates of the people, not the dictate of one man. If he wins, but if Izeyemu wins, he knows that you and I, the Edos, never voted him to power. The election of yesterday has proven that. If even he says they ask the elderly people to go to not to come outside, how many elderly people normally vote in Nigerian politics in the first place? How many elderly people do we have even in Nigeria? The population of Edo State is 4.5 million. Go check statistics. 65% of that population is in the age of 40 and below. 65% of Edo State population is in the range of 40 and below. Okay. And also, the APC as a political party actually, according to them, has about 500 what's it called? Members. 500,000 members. So if the total number 25, 1,000, 3,000. Okay, 25, 1,000, 3,000. Then the total number that was voted in that election was 30,000, even with the manipulation. So how can you compare 30,000 to 500,000 that it says is member of APC? And they're saying that the youth in APC is just 30,000. Then every other one, they are old people. Come on. They will not listen to you because they know you did not vote for them. People are already reaching him. People are already reaching ERIAMIANTOE. Don't worry, sir. People are already reaching him. They're already talking with him. And by the grace of God, it is already going on as we speak right now. They're already talking to him. So don't worry about that. Just relax yourself. Why I came out today, I know that people will already be apprehensive. That's why I had to come out. So just relax yourself. We're supposed to come out tomorrow before. Just relax yourself, cool down, and have fun. It is where this is politics. That's why it's sweet. We need this to actually test the leadership quality of Governor Obaseki. This is leadership quality in test right now. So that's what it is. So how can you lead people correctly? One thing is this: the PDP will not win Edo State. That's already sure. Go mark it out. I mean, APC. APC will not win. Not PDP, sorry. APC will not win Edo State. Go mark it out. They will not win. They can do whatever they want to do, but they are not winning. That is Oshomole stand. Oshomole says it doesn't matter to lose Edo State, but not to Obaseki. That's Oshomole. Oshomole says it doesn't matter to lose Edo State, but not to lose Edo State to Obaseki, because he knows if Obaseki comes to power again, all the money this man stole, all the money he stole, he will vomit them. He knows that. So he's afraid of that. That's why he's looking for, a very safe landing for himself. Yeah, Asabasik is already a winner. He's already a winner. That's what I'm saying now. He's already a winner. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say, if he wins, he will listen to us because we actually fought for him. He's not paying me now. I'm online. I have 2 or 3 gadgets I'm using now to screen to do live videos, both on YouTube, on Facebook, and every other social media that I have. Okay? No, I already said that. I said, sorry, PDP must win. I said that. It was a slip. APC will not win. You people can rig the election. Michael OJ, you can't rig the election in this one. In this one has gone beyond politics. This is not a movement. This is a political revolution. This is not about PDP or APC. This is about Obaseki movement, changing the narratives of the Edos. That's just it. So we have come to say this is where we are standing and we must stand on it. You can't do this. That's why they are doing everything they are doing. They are fighting to make sure that PDP and Obaseki doesn't come in. But it's a lie. They fail. You're a lie. They fail. I will tell the story tomorrow when this whole matter will be settled. Then I will come out. The people need to know who Obaseki is. People need to know who Oshomole is. People need to know who Izeyamu is. I have gone to Google. Their dossier are in my hand. When politics start, we will start disgorging them. As one of our brothers will say, we'll begin to disgorge them when politics start. It's not time. Today is not time for politics. Today is just for us to understand that everything is settled. PDP is winning. Obaseki is winning. Philip Shaibu is winning. Obedeyama is winning. Okay? They are all winning because they are in the same group. They will win this fight and liberate Edo. APC can win, Oga Michael. Forget that matter. If you like, maybe Mona try to bring all the what do they call themselves? The federal might, it can work. In this one, it's not going to work. It has gone. No, do you know that you can rig an election? Let me tell you something. You can rig an election when the people actually support you. But in this one, there is no support. In this one, there is no support. Nobody is supporting these criminals. Nobody supports these criminals. So that's some of our God need to open eyes. They are not seeing what we are seeing. I've left home years now. Years. The first time I started going home and I'll be free, that people will even know that I came from here. It's 4 years ago that when I'm driving, I will even come outside and they will know that I came from here. Many years back, you can't try it because if you try it, this Abe will beat you up. No. I mean, when I leave Michael, you know, he has his own choice to also decide. You know, he has his own choice to also to decide who he wants to support, and it's for us as the revolutionaries, political revolutionaries. It's okay by us, but we are in the majority. Go to every social media platform. We are the majority. Go to the street of Benin. We are the majority. Go to the street of Ekpoma. The same thing. Go to everywhere. We are the majority. The people have seen a new face of how governance ought to be run. So we are moving forward, and I believe strongly we are going to defeat, to jump every obstacle that is coming on the way of Obaseki. Get this, believe this strongly, that we are triumphing over these people. There have never been a time in the history of the world that evil triumphs over good. That darkness overshadow light. It has never been in history. And it can't start with us now. The people have already made it. When light comes, darkness disappears. So this darkness will disappear completely. Complete disappearance. It will be complete disappearance. It will go because Obaseki had come to change the narratives. He had come to make us proud. He had come to build a new Edo. He had come to build something new for us all to follow. So all we need to do is to support him, is to defend him. People are going to come up with all sorts of fake informations. Please always get back to us before you believe their information, so we can give you the right information that you need to get. So everything's going to be okay. Everything is fine. Obaseki is a go. Obaseki is a movement. It is unstoppable. Our brother, our uncle, our friend, we definitely agrees, and things will work well for the general interest of the Edos. Until tomorrow, let me just sign out now because I need to do a lot of things. I just have to come out to enlighten us on what is happening. But get assurance, Obaseki is a winner. PDP all the way. 2020 Edo gubernatorial election is already a done deal. Seed, signed, delivered. In the spirit realm and in the physical realm. We are praying for him as pastors. Yesterday I heard over 400 pastors in Benin, in Edo State, are praying for Obaseki re-election. They are supporting him because they've seen what he had done in the last few years. The market women are on him. Even when he went to Oba Market yesterday. Can you imagine that? He went to Oba Market, people were crying, "Oh, our sure born." And the moment Obaseki came to the market, the people stopped crying. All we hear is 4 plus 4, Toba. In the midst of their grief, in the midst of their lust, they understood that this is not about the man, that people want to destroy him. They were saying 4 plus 4 must complete. That's what they were saying immediately. So that shows this whole thing is not about money. They are using money to run social media. For Obaseki, we are for Obaseki for free because we are for good governance, not for belly and stomach infrastructure. Want to see something of grand that will bring about good, better thing to Edo State. My advice to you is don't lose sleep over what is happening. It is part of politics. Just hold on, believe, and it's going to be well. Until we see you tomorrow again, bye and have a nice day.